sleeve. Back at the very start of the Delahiva part of this mesocycle. So we looked at collar and sleeve, with the knee on the outside, foot on the hip. That was sort of the first part of it. Then we looked at it with the knee on the inside again. We looked at omoplata, triangle, and a few sweeps in there. Then we looked at the Delahiva part. So the very first off balance Delahiva was basically switching the grip, finding the shoulder, and then really, if the weight was on Carl's leg, make him push his hand in there. And then from there I switched to the Berimbolo grip, put my foot on his bicep, push it down forward, just a little inversion. And from there, we took this at the very start of this. Then we looked at Carl's leg. So collar and sleeve, and here. He didn't have the weight on this leg, and the weight was more on that leg. The pathway was foot came off, and then he started to work the overhead sweep. But another pathway is in positions. Pull collar and sleeve. I have the Delahiva hook in. I'm on the shoulder. Carl can put his weight on his right leg, he can put his weight on his left leg, but he can also back away from me. So if I feel him backing away, and I put my foot on the hip, and try to overhead him, his weight's moving that way. Just where we're going to kick the leg out. If Carl's leg was forward here, that's the time to hit the overhead. If I try to kick his leg out from here, he's going to back away. His leg's too strong, there's too much weight on it. But if he backs away from me, that leg's liable. Right? So one movement, I push on his thigh. So I take my foot, it's on his hip, halfway down, somewhere between the knee and his hip. Do not push at the knee. Okay? I'm pulling on the collar, and I'm going to get this reaction when Carl's head drops, and he will post his hand on the mat. Okay, once we're in that position, his reaction is to come back up again. The minute he does, so again, I have the collar, find the belt grip, again, don't invert too far. Okay, towards Carl. As I invert over my shoulder, I'm staying tight to it. The goal is to get the bottom hook in first, go in the underhook, and then from here, Carl's his right leg forward in hip quarters, so we looked at was a kind of pedal down the hook, puts on the shoulder. Again, you can't see this visually. If you're watching the video, it just looks the same move. I can feel if his weight's on this leg, I can go straight for that sweep. If the weight's more on this leg, it's overhead time. But if he's backing away and we haven't addressed that, and I feel his weight's receding from that position, I can switch to the pants here and just basically that's what I want. I want the reaction of him posturing. And as he does, my foot comes back off the leg, back onto the shoulder, and now there's weight on that leg. Right? And now from there I just pull him down. Again, a reaction is for Carlos to come up again. So that foot's pushing on the shoulder. That makes sense? And let's go, find the belt, and as I pull my head on, I'm keeping my right foot glued to Carl's left hip. As I common reaction is if this is up here, Carl will control hold. But I drape it over the hip, and as he tries to hit it from here, he's preoccupied. So I'm taking this back. Bottom hook's in, I want the underhook, hip out. Back, so from the start, I wanted collar and sleeve, I slide the first grip. I wanted the collar to be postured, so he fell back and threw in a shallow lasso. Okay? And then I wait until he tries to make a grip. There's the collar. Okay? I want the foot on the hip. That's the option I want. But Carl now glues his elbow to his hip, so now it's Delahiva time. Okay? So option one is to sweep this way. If he's leaning that way, it's overhead time, but now he's moving back. If he's moving back, path of least resistance, I'm going that way. So I let go of his sleeve and find the pants, foot comes down, somewhere between the knee and the hip. And when I push in his leg, his head comes forward and he will post. Now when he comes up, the weight will go back under that leg. So my foot comes up and then I just foot staying on the chest, or the shoulder, let go of the collar, make the head, keep my foot tight. Again, it just depends on what he's doing. Sometimes if I find I can't get his back off the mat, when I hook with my leg, I'll find the other one and then I'll just pull that across. Bottom hooks are right in the underhook. Okay, let's play that.